Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to the Breslov Research Institute Shir. Today we're going to talk about Sukkos. Just another couple days. It's Sukkos. A beautiful, wonderful, joyous holiday. It's the holiday that's written about V'samachta v'chagecha. You should be very happy. Why should we be very happy? Well, we just went through 10 grueling days of Aseret Yimei Tshuva. 10 days where we were on judgment, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and all the days of tshuva in between. And the Arizal explains that those were 10 days of judgment. But the 10 days following Yom Kippur are days of great joy. So great that the first few days after Yom Kippur, it says, L'kachtem lochem bayom harishon. Take for yourselves on the first day a lulav, esrog, hadasam, arovos. What do you mean the first day? It's the 15th day of the month. Why do you call it the first day? And the Medrash says it's the first day where Hashem begins to count sins. Not that we're allowed to sin between Yom Kippur and Sukkot, but if we do, Hashem does not count it. He does not judge a person on those sins. So we have Kachtam Lechem Bayom Harishon Sukkos, days of joy. So the 4 days between Yom Kippur and Sukkot are days of extreme joy. And Sukkot, we're supposed to enjoy and dance and sing. And throughout Chol HaMoed, for example, they have Simchas Beis Asher Eva, the commemoration of the time when they used to draw water for the altar in the temple. Why? Because the water is, every person's life depends on water. You have water in every single thing, fluid, right? There's juice, there's some kind of fluids in there. Person's life depends on the fluid, and that's why Hoshana Rabbah, we also speak about water. We make a lot of prayers for water, right? But we go into the Sukkah. We have 7 days of Sukkot. Why? The Gemara says it's a commemoration of the Sukkos that the Jews sat in the desert. Now, in the Talmud itself, Reb Eliezer says that the Sukkos were the clouds of glory that surrounded the Jews, that didn't let any harm come to them. Rabbi Akiva says, actual Sukkos. In the desert, 40 years, wherever they went, they erected Sukkos, and they lived in them. The idea is, the commemoration is that we survived a desert 40 years. 40 years in the desert. Who survives that? Who could survive? You ever hear of Death Valley in Nevada, right? People went in there, they never came out, right? Maybe the Sinai Desert isn't as bad, but spent 40 years there. 40 years with sand, 40 years with heat, 40 years with snakes and scorpions, right? Hashem's kindness protected us. And just like he did it in the desert, he did it throughout all our exile, the entire exile. He kept us there. And he watched over us. And we're still here. We're still here. The nations of the world are doing their best to destroy us, doing their best to go against us. And we're still here. And they're going crazy. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Someone said to me, the Jews run the world. And at a point of hatred. And they're trying to argue against the Jews run the world. I said to them, no, it's not so. And I'll prove it to you. How? I says, because if the Jews ran the world, there wouldn't be so much hatred in the world. There wouldn't be hatred at all. right? There would be resentment, maybe. Maybe they would resent that the Jews are on top, but they certainly wouldn't be all that blatant hatred that goes nowhere. It does nothing. It accomplishes nothing. It just hurts people. And that's what we have in this world. Sukkot is a reminder that Hashem, even though we're outside our home, we're outside our comfort zone, as it's known today, we're out in the middle of nowhere, still Hashem is with us. That's the reason for Simchas Torah that we should recognize is a folk saying that why is Simchas Torah made after Sukkot? We receive the Torah on Shavuos. 4 months later, we make Simchas Torah, right? It's because we lived with it for a few months and we really love the Torah. Therefore, we make the joy. Take a trial and error period. And it comes out that we love the Torah and we're growing with it. We grow with it spiritually. We grow with it physically. We grow with Torah. So this is the holiday of Sukkot. It's a time when all of us could find solace in the love of Hashem. The Levi Yitzchak of Berditchev said, Yom Kippur, we do tshuva from fear of Hashem, fear of punishment, fear what the results of our judgment will be. Sukkot, we do tshuva out of love of Hashem. That's why it's so joyous. May Hashem help us that we merit to feel the great joy of Sukkot, to understand the value of going into a sukkah. I'm being enveloped on 4 sides by Hashem, 6 sides, ground, air, east, west, north, south, right? I'm surrounded by Hashem, 4 places, outside my comfort zone, but Hashem is with me. And with that, Be'ez Hashem will merit to see the coming of Mashiach, building of the Beis HaMikdash, made it be made. Amen. I want to thank you all for watching these videos. We hope it's helped you, the ideas of Rabbi Nachman, Rabbi Nosson. We hope you'll be able to share these ideas with other people too. Our intention is to spread the word of Rabbi Nachman and Rabbi Nosson so that the whole world could benefit from their teachings. We hope that you will participate in that, and with that we're going to see wonders upon wonders, how people's lives improve, and we have real reason to live, go forward with life, and to succeed in having a wonderful life. Amen.